Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Major 2 starring Lara Croft. As you can tell, something is different regarding the save file. That is, I have gotten back to the Temple of Xian, which is the next place we're going to go, but we have nothing beyond that available to us. That is because, and bear with me, don't click off the video immediately upon understanding this, I have used cheat codes to get back where I am. Bear with me here. This, I believe, is still the lesser of two evils, considering what I had to go through, considering what we had dealt with before, where I had infinite ammo, everything took double damage, and certain weapons were just... yeah, everything was just sort of not quite right. Now, admittedly, this means I'm going to have more ammo and more med packs than I should have, no matter what. But I honestly think that this is the lesser of two evils moving forward with what I have. The only other option, and this is something that I refuse to do because I don't have the time, and I will not have the time for a long while, perhaps, is to start completely over from the beginning of the game to get back to where I would have been otherwise. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. You're just gonna have to live with the fact that I have more munitions and med packs than I should have at this point. It's not ideal for me either. I would prefer to have gone back to a previous save, but that's not an option. Jesus. Okay. And somehow we managed to get all the way back to the Great Wall of China in that truck. And all the way back here. So now we have opened the freaking door that we've been meaning to open this whole time. The door from the very beginning of the freaking game. Yeah, we're here. The thing that we've been after this whole time, the Dagger of Xian, is essentially right in front of us. Okay, and again, just a note, I have all my weapons back, but I have an excess of munitions for each one. Obviously, I shouldn't have 83 shotgun bolts. I should actually have more than 500 automatic bullets. I don't get that. About 5,000-ish Uzi ammo, that ain't right. 5,000 M16 ammo, that ain't right. 5,000 grenades, that ain't right. 5,000 harpoons, well, as useless as they are, who cares? And a truckload of flares. I also have a lot of med packs that I honestly shouldn't have. But, you know what? I don't care at this point. There's so much on my plate that I just don't give a shit. And why does it even matter now? Our objective is right here in front of us. We grab that, game over, right? Wrong, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we can't really have ourselves a good time as we want. Because it can never just be that simple. Never, ever. So here we are. A good ways below the frickin' temple that we've been trying to get into this whole darn time. And I'm a bit distracted at the moment. I shouldn't be bothering with Twitter right now. Get away from me, tiger. Yes, tigers take a lot more bullets, a lot less bullets now, I should be saying, compared to what they were doing before. What everything was doing before, thanks to completing the game and getting a complete save file. Anyway. Continue on. We can't get into the temple above now, but we can try to get into the temple here. Try being the key word here. Oh, great. You know what this is? Death incarnate! Shite. I'll use a small med pack. You know, as I shouldn't have as many med packs as I do. And I'm sorry that that's one of the problems that comes with using cheat codes. In fact, I probably have even more med packs than I should, thanks to the fact that thanks to the fact that I hadn't taken into consideration the point in the game in which I would lose all of my weapons and have to regain them. So I probably used that cheat code earlier than anticipated and ended up with a lot more munitions than I should. Also, why are there birds down here? It's a fucking underground cavern under a temple that no one's been in for who knows how freaking long. Anyway, moving on. I'm always questioning the wildlife around these places. I think. Ugh. So what that was earlier is a switch on top of that place that opened up a little thing up here. Our ultimate goal, at least for what we're doing right now, is to get something that will go inside that keyhole. Unfortunately, this is going to take us on one heck of a roundabout trip. Granted, they get configured. They just sheet boat them friend. Forgot about the frickin' spiders. But you know what I didn't forget about? The boiling marinara sauce. I'm not sure if that is in fact, intended to be lava, but whatever it is hot, it is bubbly, it is below my feet. And I don't want any part of it. Oh, for crying out loud. One of the odd things about this game is that if you're shimmying over a ledge that doesn't have a ladder on it, if you're already in the ladder climbing position, Lara won't shimmy any further if there's no ladder to the one side or the other. Granted, I'd rather she be in this position, the regular hanging position anyway, because she shimmies faster when she's in the regular hanging position. Oh god, this is so close. Now, I'm pretty sure I've already missed one major secret. But since I saw the stone dragon and it's pretty obvious where it is, might as well shimmy over and grab it. Above this bubbling spaghetti sauce. It really does look like spaghetti sauce even more than in Tomb Raider 1, where it, you know, whether or not it was a flat surface, it at least looked like lava. It glowed like lava. This just looks like red soup that's bubbling. Put this on my spaghetti. And you know what? As I'm going to get back to what I was something that I'm fretting about here again because of all the illegitimacies of this playthrough thus far that were, again, not entirely intended on my behalf. If I did not know that completing the game and saving a completed save file would do the things that it did, but honestly, and I really do think that this is the lesser of two evils moving forward. Because whether or not I have a truckload of munitions, at least now I am at a risk of running out. But even so, it may be a little bit... I suppose the word... It may be pertinent simply to avoid even using those munitions in order to further try and make up to my mistake at this point. So, no guarantees regarding med packs and whatnot, but I will at least try to do an all pistol run from here on out. Right, actually things are starting to seem a little bit familiar here. Because with the bubbling lava and those white spikes, starting to feel a bit nostalgic for the first Tomb Raider game, even though I just finished playing that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Whoa. No! You know what the funny thing is? I don't think I ever died to spikes in the original Tomb Raider. Well, it's a good thing I saved, because Laura's... Honestly, it doesn't even look like she touched the spikes, but whatever. We'll do that again. Hopefully not die. At least that's the hope. Wait to jump till now. No, you did now. I missed my jump. This may take a while, but we will see. No, we're good. Anyway, just for the sake of it, we'll still at least try to collect things under the auspices that, hey, extra ammo has some meaning to it. God, I wasn't really paying attention to the soundtrack when I originally played this. That is eerie as shit. Alright, so we've come all this way, and there's a lever here. What does the lever do? That opens the doors to the temple we saw before. How about that shit? So we can go back. We're already back in this place. Looks familiar. So we'll go back to where the open doors were. And again, I'll try to make this a pistol-only run from here on out, just to make up for things. I can't guarantee that that's going to work 100% of the time, due to a certain degree of nonsense. Okay, we've got a lot of things lined up all over either side of the room. I don't think any of them are going to animate or what have you, but well, except maybe for the sword-wielding ones, I think they're going to do something, but we will see. Yeah. Granted, I'm at no risk of falling into that. And those guys lined up there, there's nothing behind them. It is actually possible to get behind these things. I didn't think it was, but at some point, yeah, it just glitched straight on by. And from this angle, it looks like a lot of them are just missing because they're just like 2D objects that you can only see from one side. So that's kind of amusing. But anyway, getting around these guys. You know, getting through them in the first place was kind of tricky. It's a bit hard to get past them again. Come on. Give me a moment. I'm sure that... Okay, yeah. Alright. Well, with that done and over with, and I completely demonstrated that despite the fact that you can get back there, there's nothing back there. We continue on. Up here. I'm trying to remember what lies beyond yonder way. Oh, yeah. A bit of a jumping slide puzzle. There's more boiling marinara sauce below, in case you didn't realize by the glow in the area. And we're going to save our game here, just to make sure, in case I screw this up again, which, you know what? The fact that I've saved at all probably guarantees that I'm going to screw this up. Running jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, jump, grab, pull up. Okay, I thought that was... I was pretty sure I guaranteed myself to failure by doing that, but whatever. Now we have to get over there. It's a 3-block jump, which means we have to do a full running and grabbing. Jump, grab, and pull thyself up. Now, this is something else that I'm not quite sure if I'm going to need to save for it, but I'm going to... You know what? No. We'll just do this. That lever is fake. This floor is fake. And this is a trap. Ow. Quite a significant trap that I need to get through as quickly as possible. Now, the reason I think I would want to take less time on it is because of... Oh, shit! Yeah, there's a med pack in the middle of that whole thing. Not that I need it, again, because I have so many now thanks to cheat codes and whatnot, but that's the only major reason why I would want to do anything very specific in this area in order to get a hold of that before the walls crush the fuck out of me. But we will try that again. Hold on a moment. La 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 la. Run, 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 run! Ah, fuck! So it doesn't help that I have to go to the bathroom. The bathroom's occupied anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, he's about to get out of there, though. Very soon. Very soon. Actually, I'm not even sure. It sounds like area music so much as it sounds like bowels churning or something like that. Yeah, fuck the med pack. Why did I do that? Oh, I am so dead now. Jesus, 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 Jesus! Well, that's done. Whatever. Unfortunately, we're still not out of the fucking woods yet. Because there are frickin' boulder traps here as well. There's every single type of... Every kind of trap imaginable in this area. Every kind that you've ever seen before. They're just gonna come back to haunt you one way or another throughout the course of traversing this place. You know what? For boulders, they don't really look all that threatening, but I'm guessing they're made out of some pretty heavy metal. Because they look like roll cages. Roll cages don't look like they're made out of... They're frickin' roll cages. Just like balls made of... Yeah. Made of wire or whatnot, but I'm guessing those things are actually made out of some pretty heavy material. Anyway, continuing our trek on upwards. Come to a really, really freaking dark room. And also some things that are clanging and clanging. Making loud noises that I don't like. Maybe not like the clang doors that I absolutely hate. But whatever. Now, this lever opens a door over there. But it also, I believe, spawns an unfavorable guest. Yep. And again, I'm going to try to make this a pistol-only run to make up for the fact that, from here on out, I should say, to make up for the fact that I've had to use codes. Oh, great, it's more of these things, which I thought we left behind. But, you know, we actually left them behind, like, at the beginning of the game, and now we're kind of back at the Temple of Xian, where we were intended to get to at the beginning of the game, so... yeah. Let me think. How am I supposed to get through this without getting hurt? Good, David Arma. Timing. Ow! I still got hurt. Whatever. This is gonna be tight. Zoom before her. Okay. Oh great, we're back in this room. And we've got more flying pests. Where'd the other one go? I saw the other one. Wait, what are you doing down there? Come on up here. I've got plenty of bullets to put in you. An infinite supply, as it were. Right. Now, our next destination is over on the far wall there. You can see that button. Gonna push this button, and then we're going to turn around. We're going to do a running jump, jump, and jump again to get through these doors. And ugh, God, more of these flip-flopping potato wedge things. And if I remember correctly, this is one hell of a gauntlet. So, I'm going to save my game here. And count. 1, 2, 3. I think I waited too long. This might actually hurt me. Nope. Okay. Now, again, we have two buttons that we have to press in a very specific sequence. Push the one on the right first, And quickly do a side jump and push the one on the left as quickly as possible. Then run. Fucking run. Because we've got a whole bunch of things to deal with here, and none of them are good. Holy hell. Hell holy. Holy hell. I don't even know what else to say. Just holy hell. Now, there's some stuff over yonder way. Now, if I recall correctly, there's just stuff up here. Nothing really any value. Well, automatic pistol ammo is going to help regardless, because for some reason I've only got 500 rounds of those. And I should have like 600 or more. Turn on the light, turn on the light, turn on the light. How many do I have now? 620. Well, whatever. Now, there's also a lever here. If I recall correctly, we don't want to pull this lever. Like, at all, ever, full stop. Because it just causes havoc in this room, which makes crossing over to the other side more difficult. I demonstrate that, but... Why did I do that? No, throw that away. I wanted to throw the thing away. Why does she relight one when I asked her to throw the one that's in her hands away? Now, what we want to do instead is ignore that. Just freaking ignore that. You know, a real Tomb Raider player would accept the challenge and take it gracefully. But, you know, I've already proven that I'm an immense fuck-up with this game. So, instead, what we're going to do... Yeah, and you'd think it would be a simple task to jump back onto this platform and use that to jump over to that platform. That dragon's head up there... It's glitchy as fuck. Like, I can grab onto the ledge from that side. Like, from the side that I grabbed it from before. Trying to grab it or get to it from any other side. Somehow this thing, I'm guessing, screws with that. So instead, we're going to have to do something a little dangerous. That's forcing me to save my game. In fact... I'm going to see that a lot throughout the whole course of this entire level, because one major issue of this particular level, and I don't know about anyone else, but it kind of gets on my wick, because there's a lot of instant death here. Yes, this is one of the final levels. This is our pathway to the end game, as it were. And it should be expected that we're kind of, in a position where... it's do or die all the time. No, you fuck up, you should be expected to suffer for it. And I get that, but at the same time, I'm looking out for I need to look out for number one here. And number one is me. Now, there's one final secret in this area. It's up there. The Jade Dragon. You may not be able to see it. It may just look like a black mark. But that's the Jade Dragon up there. The way to get to it, from my understanding, involves using jump pads. Or a jump pad, and... well, let's just say I'm not looking forward to it one way or another. I can try and do it. I might as well. Since, I'm already missed the first secret, which I think was the gold dragon. But whatever. We'll just sort of do this. I think this is right. Freaking jump pads scare the shit out of me. In a Sonic game, it wouldn't. But this is Tomb Raider, which means fall damage is a thing. It's also above a pit of boiling marinara sauce. And, you know, that is enticing all sorts of terrible things in the first place. So, yeah. Anyway, our objective, quite clearly, is up there. It's the only way out. So we need to climb up this area to get to that. Basically means jumping on top of all of the flat surfaces and all these. Okay, gotta be careful, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. All of the flatmost surfaces of this sector. Which can be a bit tricky. And I think being the keyword here, that this next jump will spawn bird. Yeah. I don't know why birds are nesting in an ancient freaking temple. But not anymore. Okay, jump up. Please grab. Okay, good. Next target over yonder way. Step back. Jump. And last of all, up here. Okay, we're good. Get out of the way, you ugly thing. Actually, before I push this, let me light this so that we can actually see what's on the other side of it. And I'm pretty sure I can get away with pushing this, yeah. I kind of hate it when how much trial and error there is to these box puzzles. Now that opens a trap door here. So we're gonna have to drop down. Oh, look. Another boulder. Oh, at least there's a way out down below, so let's just get a run. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, okay. And now we're back up top this room, and for some reason, some tigers have decided to come out of the woodwork since we were last here. We have to go below, too. Okay, come on, come on. Why is this... Why is this... Okay, we're in the danger zone. Yeesh. Okay. Now, why did we come all the way back here? Well, the thing that we picked up before, the dragon seal, well, it seals itself right on this spot, which opens this door. Isn't that just great? All this roundabout, just going for more keys to get to more places. Now, we'd go down this path, but unfortunately, this thing doesn't like us going this way. So, we're gonna have to work around him. Go, 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 Buffalo. Okay, we've got another very unfortunate room here. We can grab this med pack, but we've got a problem. It's not going to be entirely obvious, but that's because I'm not going to give it time to be entirely obvious. We have to throw 3 of these switches, the obvious switches, the ones that you actually look like 3-dimensional objects, in order to get out of this room as quickly as possible. Why? That's why! Now that we're out of here, that's no longer a concern, though. Alright. With that in mind, we carry on. Somehow. Oh, right. Pull ourselves up. And I believe there's some unfavorable wildlife below. In the fluids beneath us. Yep. More of those stupid bitey fish. We also have to get down in here. Now, ideally, we would be going this way. Unfortunately, there is an extremely strong current that won't let us. So instead, we have to pull this lever, which turns off that current, but at the same time, completely floods this area. So before anything, let's go up here. And collect the items that await us. Grenade shells and large med packs. Okay, now time for a long swim. In fact, it's such a long swim that I'm going to stop here a moment before I take a dive. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, you go down this way, and you may see a lever on the leftmost wall right there. Well, we're going to need to pull that, but not now. We need to go this way first. Grab the little med pack here, turn around, pull the lever on this wall, which opens up the gate immediately behind us, turn around, go through said gate, and pull the next lever. Feels like such redundancies. Now we have to get back very quickly to that lever we saw before and pull it. Quickly as possible now. Please, game. I am running out of oxygen. Oh, dear. Ow! Okay. Right. Well, what that did is that opened up the door right here where this dead fish is in front of. We go through this door. We go through this... Laura! Obey physics, please. There's no invisible gate there. Just go. And pull a lever here. Now, that opened up a door way up above this area, which we can't reach, again, because it's a bit too high for us, unless we flood this area once more. Water level's high enough now that we can actually reach that door. And upon exiting this area, we actually have to pause the game, because this is a long freaking level, and I have to go to the bathroom before we start off on the next part. So, with all that said, thank you absolutely everyone for watching. If you're still watching this at all, considering what I've had to go through to get back to this point, and you're not feeling very generous for the sort of shit that I've had to put myself through to get here, either way, thank you! Buy me a coffee, follow me on Twitter, RCFS, and out!